everybody, welcome back to my channel. Let's do something that's probably going to get a lot of people pissed at me. And I usually do that anyway, people get mad, so screw them. Now, before we head any further, I want everybody to know this is my opinion. I do not know anybody at Gun Media. I do not know Victor Miller, Sean Cunningham, Larry Zerner, any of the lawyers involved, judges, anybody at Hard Inc. This is all speculation from talking to other people, my opinion, observations, and me crossing my fingers and hoping this happens. So I may be 110% wrong. None of this happens, but I may be right. Some of this happens. And I'm trying to be a little bit of an optimist here. I'm sorry. I know it's not a popular thing on especially a lot of YouTube channels, even a lot of Twitch players, but screw it. People tell me you can't do something or it's not possible. I've been alive long enough to see that anything is possible, so I don't buy that garbage. Alrighty, so if everybody understands everything here forward is not 110% accurate and it is my opinion, let's move forward. Okay, so let's talk about this game first off. And this is mainly about the game, guys, not about the movies, because the reason why I started this channel was because of the game. And you're probably asking, I'm not making a dime, okay? This has never been about the money. I'll tell you right now, I freaking love Friday the 13th. I think it's an amazing game. And there's not really any other game that really compares to it. Sorry. I've shown videos, I can walk around a whole map. I can put the movies side by side. And the level of detail is amazing. I can walk in the house and show, hey, this is where this person died. Or there's that Coke machine that was in the movie. Or, it's amazing that the love and care they put in this game. Like I said, I've met a ton of people in here. Hell, I've met people that met in here and got married. I mean, I've met 3 or 4 couples now. Never met before until this game. So, yeah, great. You can meet in, screwmatch.com, come to Friday the 13th. But that's amazing. And like I said, level of detail this game that Gun Media put into it is amazing. Matt and Wes over there, they did an incredible job. And they're not a big company, but they did better than most AAA rated, whatever you want to call them, companies did with a little budget. But they show how to make a slasher game. They did an amazing job. They did the character right. And I'm sorry, I'm going to get flack for this, but Dead by Daylight, not knocking the game. It is a good game. But as far as doing right by a slasher, I'm sorry, your Michael Myers sucks. That is nowhere near the level of detail and being truthful to the character that it needs to be. Friday the 13th shows what you can do if you actually give a flying flip about the slasher character. That's why it's an amazing game. That's why it's unique. They cared about it. And let's get to another. I'm going to just take care of one myth right now. Anybody tells you this game is dead, they are flat out lying. Reason why I can say that, I go on PC. I play on PC and Xbox. And I can go on either one of these any time of day. Always find my game. Always have. Never had a problem. Secondly, I'd said in a few videos later, I am seeing a ton of new players. Any new players watching this? Thank y'all. And they're still coming in. Not by 1 or 2, a bunch. Now, some of the older veterans probably got jaded because of the lawsuit and left. And as they say, the herd mentality, go with the crowd, that, hey, this game's dead. No, it's not dead. Hell, even Wes had tweeted out a while back, when somebody said it, he said, really? He said, if the game's dead, why am I still paying for these servers? So, it's not dead. Don't believe it. Now, you want to see a dead game? Let me show you. If you're going to start spouting out dead games, let me show you what actually a dead game is. And you cannot get any deader than this. And then I'm going to show you what happened with this dead game, which might give y'all a little hope. Okay, this game is called City of Heroes, or City of Villains. It's whatever it was later on as it went on. Then you had City of Paragon. When this game came out, it was back when I believe it was World of Warcraft was out, and you was either playing World of Warcraft or this if you was on PC. That is what most of the players were playing, one or the other. I was part of the group that played the City of Heroes. Had a ton of people we used to play with. And you paid monthly, I believe it was $14.99 or something. Amazing game, and loved it. DC Universe Online comes out later, which I still think there's some backdoor dealings there, and I could be wrong. But all of a sudden they come to us, hey, this game, we're shutting it down. And when you say dead, this is about as dead as you get, guys. They shut the servers down. You couldn't log in your account. You couldn't even look at a character. You couldn't do jack. It was gone. It's like when I say your favorite store you go to and they packed up the store and moved out. It was dead, guys. There was nobody to appeal to. There's no computer to hack into to go see it. Nothing. It was gone. That was it. That is dead. Now, here's the cool thing. Years later, through the years, a lot of people that love the game, big community, because every game has their own community. I don't care if it's Halo, Fortnite, whatever, or Friday. Everybody's got a community. This community in particular, there was a bunch of people trying to revive it. They had a City of Paragon, was it City of Titans, and they were showing testimonials, just anything to rebuild this game that we all loved. Now, back in 2018, 2019, I'll leave a link below to it. Like I said, all of a sudden, this game is up, and this game is free now. It's free to play. Still works beautifully, still ahead of its time. It's an amazing game still. And apparently what had happened, a couple of people got together, and I don't know, I think they raised the money, and I may be wrong on this. If somebody knows, just correct me, but they got the servers back. They got the game, the original game, and they are on Discord now. And now, let me throw a little cherry on top. If I understood correctly, they just added some new missions to the game. So, a game that was literally dead, D-E-A-D, you can't get any more deader than that, was brought back to life, revived by the fans, and everybody loved this game. It is free, and it was put on Discord, and had new missions added to it. So right there, guys, anything is possible. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what any of these YouTubers say, anybody else. Anything is possible. If anybody says anything, look at City Heroes. That's from the fans. People are still playing it. Yes, anything is possible. So, next time and that's about as dead as you get, guys. And also, another thing about dead, I remember, was it TRACYDOLL or something? She's a streamer, and I'll leave a link to a bunch of different, some good streamers like her. I think Penguins, Miss T has one, and my friend MADDOG. They all are great streamers. Go watch them. You'll enjoy them. But even TRACYDOLL had commented on that West comment when they were talking about the game Dead. She said flat out, she said she had an easier time getting on Friday the 13th than she did on Dead by Daylight. Not to mention, I watch streamers. I watch the number of people watching. I keep seeing the people watching. I keep seeing it going up. It's not going down. It's going up. So if it's a dead game, why does it keep going up? That's bullshit. Don't believe it. Not to mention, I've shown before, this game is played in other countries, guys. It's not just America. There's a guy in Japan, what's his name, Zero. I'll actually watch his streams. I mean, not streams, his YouTube channel every now and then. And he plays Friday the 13th. So it's played worldwide. No, it's not dead. Not even close. Sorry to hurt everybody's feelings. That's a flat out lie. Okay, now back to the lawsuit. I'm not going to go into all the details. I've done that before. Even in a video, I did a quick summary. But like I said, when this lawsuit is over, not if, but when, it probably will go back to Sean. The judge will award it to him, or if they award it to Victor Miller, he'll probably reluctantly do a settlement and say, okay, here, fine, we're done. Get the hell out of my life. But when it's done, now, I'm not sure about all the technical, if there's a limit on, because I know you had to buy rights to use Friday the 13th name and all that with Gun Mini I'm talking about. So I'm not sure if the rights will be limited or, out of, ran out of time or whatever. I don't know how that works. But The ball, excuse me, the way I kind of look at it is this, that where all of us are kind of looking at them saying, hey, we can't have new content, we have the game because it's, Victor and Sean having this damn lawsuit. Well, all of a sudden it gets, fixed. And what happens if they, say Sean comes back, okay, here you go, got media, it's back in y'all's court, sorry about this. So, do what you need to do. All the fans are going to go look at gun media all of a sudden. You're going to see eyes go from left to right and ball bounces in their court. And they can't use lawsuit as an excuse no more. Sorry to tell you. Oh, another thing. I'd heard, I watched the stream, and I am not, now understand something. I love the guys at Gun Media. Like I said, I love this game. They got basically kicked in the nuts real hard and, blindsided. It's not their fault for what happened. They actually were just told, hey, and they actually, let me back up a minute. To my understanding, when Victor Miller filed a lawsuit, they kind of knew about it, and they had asked, I believe they asked Sean. Sean said, just go ahead, my lawyers take care of it, and of course nothing went as they thought, so they put all that work, time, and money and energy into it, a lot of love into it, and then all of a sudden everything did not go the way Horror Inc. thought it would, and they're in this big old mess. But not their fault on that part. But if lawsuit ends and everything finally gets settled, because you got to admit, just because it ends doesn't mean everything's settled. But when everything settles, judge says, okay, fine, get back to business. They throw it back to them. Everybody's going to start looking at them again. And what I was trying to say before, I saw an interview with or not interview, excuse me, one of their Twitch casts, excuse me. And basically it said something to the effect that most games have a 2 to 4 year shelf life, or a 2-year shelf life, and I was talking about that. And I hate to hurt their feelings too. Yes, most games do have 2-year shelf life. That is true. This is not most games. And when they're talking about most games, guys, you got to remember there's a lot of shit games out there too. Fly by night, copycats, all that. They're not any good. And you also got to remember, I believe it's Fortnite, first couple seasons, first years, it didn't do very well. And now look at it. And I have said this before, I truly do not believe Wes and all them there do not understand what they have made. They have made an incredible game. I can see this game change a lot of stuff. The game is still in beta form also, the way I look at it. And a lot of other players, they'll tell you, still in beta form as far as we're concerned. It's not done. It's kind of like, what was that? Stranded Deep, that game. I played it too, but I played on PC. It was on PC, I think 4 or 5 years. It was a ridiculous number of years. Now, I may be over-exaggerating, maybe 2 or 3 years, but it was there a while. And I played it when it came out. And it just now has come out to PC, out to console for you people playing, and finally got an ending. But guess what? We were still playing it. It's still popular. So, and Friday the 13th has that type of staying power, especially this game. It's not dead. And my thing is this, if, say for argument's sake, and I'll get in that in a minute, if they release download content for this afterwards, after lawsuit, I see it taking off again. I see it getting revived going forward. But back to what I was saying, the game's unique in a lot of sense. I mean, it's ridiculous the stuff you can do in this game. And we're all still learning new stuff every week. And I'm not talking about the glitches, guys, but I'm talking about new things I can do with Jason, especially counselors, new types. Jason I still don't see people pushing him to what I've seen. I've seen people push him to his limits. A lot of people still don't see him do it this day. And I'm talking about people who've been playing for a while. And that's what I said. It's still growing. And it's a good place to hang out and have fun with your friends. So it's amazing to play. But I'm getting off track here. Okay. So the lawsuit ends, comes back, and I know Wes and them had said over and over and over they will not release any download content, even if the lawsuit ended. Now, That could be 110% correct. They moved on to projects, they're done. But the thing is, this is their baby. I'm finding it hard to believe. And bottom line is this: if there's money to be made, plus the fact that they love this game, they may be inclined to come back. But they got to have money for the game. As far as new content, now the reason why I say I still think there'll be some is the fact that if you guys remember, when the Switch came out, there was all this new emotes. All of a sudden, accidentally, and I'm putting that in quotation marks, got released. And you can even get it on the PC with a certain mods, which I have no idea how you do that. But, and then they took it back. A lot of these things are done, or so close to being done, it's sad. And you still had the pajamas, some extra outfits. And the griddle map wasn't even close to be done, so that I'm not even worried about that one. Plus, I was wondering how that was going to work. But the Jason X is about, I guess, 75% done. Still has some work to be done on, but it can be done. I still see us, if they end it, if it ends, and hopefully it'd have to end, I'd have to say bare minimum next year or two, hopefully quick. Because even me, after a while, I'll be like, screw this. But if it ended, you might actually, and I'd say there's a good 70-80% chance you might still get those downloaded. And they might just say, okay, here, they're done, take them. Now, if they don't, well, I can almost guarantee the PC players are actually going to mod that sucker. They will do it, and there's people smart enough out there, way smarter than my ass, that will go ahead and say, well, since you're not going to do it, I got the files. I'm going to go ahead and finish Jason X, and I'm going to actually add some new clothes to the thing. Here's you a clothing pack. PC players will get new download content regardless. It will happen on them. I mean, I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings, but I'm just being upfront. Yes, that more than likely will happen. As far as console players, that's up to Gun Media on that. But the PC players, yeah, they'll probably get new content. Either through Gun Media or a third party who wants the game to keep going. But I hope it's Gun Media, and I still think it probably will be. You'll probably see some new emotes come out, especially emotes, and maybe the pajama packs. From what I've seen, they need some new textures, but they're done. And maybe somebody in the side, since they've had all this time, every once in a while they go, let me go ahead and just finish Jason X up. Okay, may not get the Grendel map, but you will get all that. You probably will get all that stuff. And like I said, now this is my opinion, guys. Just remember that. I don't know these guys. I'm just guessing, okay? But it's a good possibility. And that way, if it ends, everybody's looking at us like, well, we started this roadmap. Here you go. Here's the stuff. Okay, guys, we did actually give you everything that we started to say we was going to give you in this roadmap. And we'll be happy with that. So thank you. Also, if it goes back in their court, you got to understand, they got to have money. They can't just jump out and say, hey, let's just go forward. No, they still got to have, I don't think they had the budget they had to keep going forward with the game, because it's not really making them a lot of money, guys. They could do, and I don't think anybody listening to this would have a problem with it. They could do either a GoFundMe or a Quick Start fund. Quick Start, yeah. To raise the funds to say, hey, we got some ideas. We want to go forward. We got to go ahead. Could you please help us out? I think the majority of people will come back and say, sure, here's, even if it's $5-10 here, there's $5-10, knock yourself out. Go for it. I think they'd come into money that way. That is very possible. I see it happening. And that way they can get the money to hire the people they need, go in there, do what needs to be done. Also, like I said, to GoFundMe, I don't care if somebody individually started or whatever, starts, hey, everybody donate every so often, say, hey, here's $1, here's $1, until the lawsuit's over. Then at the end, say, hey, this is all the proceeds be used to pay Gun Media. Hey, fix this game, put this in there for us, this is what we want. I don't see why that couldn't happen. I may be 100% wrong, but I don't see why it couldn't happen. So, yeah, the money could be found. And another thing is, that even if Gunme decides, they're telling 100% truth that no, we're not doing shit, which like I still kind of call bullshit on that a little bit, but that's my opinion. If you take City of Heroes, like I said, that game was abandoned, dead. Now, Friday 13th's nowhere near that level, but even with that being dead, the City of Heroes, if you notice, the fans picked up the game. And like I said with PC, that very much could happen. There's a group get together, and there's people out there that know how to program left and right by themselves. And I've seen it before. People have the passion for a game, and they just, let me have it, I'll fix it. Hell, mods, take, Skyrim and Fallout 4. They're still going to this day, and people are still updating those things to compete. And they're still amazing games. And they keep, and the mod just throw them into a whole nother bracket. So, yeah, and Friday 13 can be done that way. There's no doubt in my mind about it. Okay, so let's say it ends. Let's say we're going forward. And just for argument's sake, okay, they said, all right, screw it, we'll get back into it. All right, so what would I like to see in this game, which it's not just me, it's other people to talk to, because I want to see everybody's opinion. What would I like to see in this game? Well, moving forward, if the game gets revived, goes forward, what I'd like to see in these things, first thing, which everybody's on board this, fix the damn bugs. That's the first thing, glitches and all that stuff. And I know it's a tall order because this game's unique, but fix the bugs. That's got to be fixed before you go any further. Secondly, I would actually like to see a leaderboard. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you listen like to see a thing. I would like to see a thing where who's the top Jason killer, period, overall. Then maybe something for each Jason, like Sackhead, this guy's number 1. Number 3, this guy's number 1, all that stuff. I'd like to see that. That'd be kind of cool. That way you can kind of go brag to your friends. Hey, look, I'm the number 1 Jason killer to die. That would be amazing. I would like to see that. If they want to put, number 1 escapee, number 1 vessel, I don't know how you do those, but put them in there. Hell, a leaderboard. It's cool. It's something to brag about. And I see it in other games. Another thing I'd like to see, I see it in, I think it was Apex. You can, not only can you, or is it Fortnite? Fortnite, Apex, let me combine these two. In Fortnite, you can do cross-platform. I'd love to see that. Apex has something I know this is maybe a little ego of mine talking, plus I think it'd be cool. You can actually get on their other servers. So say I want to go play players in Japan, Korea, Russia, whatever. Fine, let me go hop on the server. Let's go. Yeah, imagine you take 3 or 4 of your friends. Hey, let's go jump on the server. Or I go play Jason against counselors in Japan or whatever. That's cool. And I've already put a video. I played against players from France and Brazil, some other places. I had a blast. It was unique. I enjoyed it. I would love that option. That'd be cool. Another thing I'd like to see, this game to me, let me explain where I'm coming from on this part. This game to me it is a hard survival game, yes. Where it's unique though, I can see it is also a player versus player game. Take like a lot of the first person shooters like Halo, Apex, Fortnite, all that stuff. And that's where I'm going to borrow a lot of this from going forward. But when you have that, you have your casual players, yes. You also have your competitive players. And we do have tournaments. What I'd like to see, and I don't know how this would be done, something almost like a ranked mode in a lot of these games. And to where you say, you get a ranking or something. That might be kind of cool. May not work, but it'd be interesting. Another thing I'd like to see, and I will discuss how to get there later on, but if the game keeps going, I would like to see something like Fortnite does, where you have online tournaments. And of course, you'll have people watching, make sure nobody's cheating, spectators, and you'd have to put that feature in there, I know, but That'd be cool. Your team versus this Jason, which you can watch tournaments, people playing like Survivor Night and all that stuff. Have tournaments. That will actually bring people in. That'd be really cool. And now, let's get to the thing, which a lot of you probably hear from the thumbnail or wanting ideas. Let's head on forward. What about a season pass? Let's look at this. Now, I'm borrowing this from Apex and once again, and I guess Fortnite, which Fortnite kind of helped make it really big, but imagine this. Game comes back. They get the fundings up, and let's do a season pass. Now, good thing about a season pass is this, guys. Every season when one comes out, they're getting revenue. This revenue will help the game be maintained, allow them to hire people to put in new content, and it can make the game free. That means new players come in. Don't cost them a dime. Jump in. Let's go. So if you want to buy the season pass, great. If you don't, you just want to play, there you go. It's free. And from what we've seen from other games, amazingly the first person shooter, which I'm sorry, it shouldn't be just exclusive to them, it should be to others. And this game is a player versus player game, just like them. And I think everybody listening would not have one single problem with that, period. I don't see anybody having a problem with that. If you do, something's wrong with you. Because you would have a season pass, helps maintain the game, pay for the servers, like I said, new content, so it keeps the game fresh. And every once in a while, you get new maps, new characters come out. Let's say the first season. Let's say, what would I see during the first season? Okay, the first season comes out. Let's say you get, well, first off the bat, different color, all kinds of clothing. And all they gotta do is change the colors a lot of times. Like take the bikini. Let's make this one pink, this one black, red, some color design. Great. Now they'll probably have to redesign the menus for all the clothing because this will grow to allow for it. But that'd be the first thing I'd see. Secondly, some other things you could see. Let's say, here's the thing. Take Tiffany. She got her horns. Interchangeable rabbit ears, glasses on them or some, all kinds of just novelty stuff. Nothing to actually affect the game. It's just cosmetics, which is all you see in Apex and Fortnite. But it's something fresh. Everybody would like to say, oh, how'd you get that? Well, I played the season pass. Oh, nice. As you go through it, you get different skins for Jasons. You get that. You will get, let's say, maybe even unlock new weapons. Let's say, or the machete you like. Take a machete and it's on fire. You unlock that as your season 1 final. That is the special bonus then. You get a fiery machete you walk around. As for Jason skins, people say, well, ain't all the Jason? No, they ain't even close. You still have some other movies that are not put in here yet. 2, if you want to get really into it, there's a lot of fan-made movies. Like I said, Never Hike Alone, Voorhees Not. Hell, use some of their skins. 3, if you get bored, when we're playing this game, you've all seen these glitches where you got a Jason with a black and white half mask. I kept looking at him and said, I like the mask idea. The reason why I kept looking at him like he's some executioner from the 1800s when they was lopping heads off. I said, oh, give him one of them double-bladed axes. And not to mention you got the one, which I call him Gangster Jason. I love that guy. He looks cool. He's got the chains, got the, looks like a mohawk down the middle. He looks badass. But you could go from there. And I know guys may think I'm ruining the game. I don't think I am. Sorry. And like I said, there's your season pass. And every season you come out with some new items, such as, new outfits, which you got a ton of outfits. And let's say a couple seasons later, hey, here's a new map we just come out with. Great. Let's do that. You get a new map. Maybe even a new Jason or a new character. But you don't have to do it every season, just 1 or 2, 3 seasons. Here's a new one. Gives them time to fix it. And I think damn, I can't remember who it was. I think it was Fortnite, I was told, or somebody. They went to get people to design outfits and everything, which me could do. They got, was it Reddit? Somebody correct me who that was. I don't remember, but it was something like that, I believe, and I was told. And even then, you got DeviantArt. You can go there. There's a ton of artists there that can come up with ideas for clothing, different designs, everything. And a lot of them, they work for peanuts, guys. They're not expensive. Hell, I got an account on DeviantArt. I would have loved to have done this. But it can be done. And I would think a season pass would catapult this game back into the spotlight. I would see it move forward. I'd see it turn into a game we all know it can be and be amazing. It can be done. You can't nobody tell me it can't. If the lawsuit in it, I'm still crossing my fingers. What was another thing I was talking? Oh, another thing I'd like to see, and I know this is kind of controversial. Like I said, rage mode to me was a mandate, and I need to show that one day about why I say that. But I would actually kind of be interested what you guys would think about this. What if they had, like with the counselors, you had perks for Jason, such as maybe slot extra traps, extra knives, extra health, like a thick-skinned, so Jason's not, a couple of Jason ain't so squishy. Like a stamina, put in there. So, but instead of stamina, extra shift, quicker shift. Maybe a recharge, like you do restful, put in there where his stuff recharges quicker, and you slot it to different Jasons, get the Jason you want. That to me would be kind of neat. I'd like to see that. And like I said, I'd like to see tournaments. I'd like to see this game grow. I honestly think it is still not even close to where it could be. Just an amazing game. And like I said, I'm not knocking Wes or Matt or anybody gun. I love those guys. I love what they did. Love watching when they're on doing their thing. I follow their tweets. I love the guys. And like I said, I think they got kind of screwed over when all this happened. But I really don't... I don't think they're abandoning their game. They're not trying to. But they got to make money, guys. That's the bottom line. If they can make money at it, I think they'd more than happily go, hell, let's go. Like I said, leave some comments below if you have your own ideas, see something here. Now, this is not to start arguments. Hey, guys, this is not to start arguments saying you're wrong, blah, blah, blah. And I'm not saying this will happen. Okay, that's what I said at the beginning. So if you're watching this point, I did not say this will happen. Understand that. More than likely, it's possible, though. It is very possible. So, and the reason why I put this up, it's been sitting on my desktop for a little while now. And I said, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Screw it. Plus, I had one of you subscribers that asked me about it, asked my opinion, and because I know everybody, including gun media, say no, there will be no content, no, da-da-da-da. Even all the YouTubers. And like I said, this is real controversial because what I'm doing right now, I'm being optimistic. And there's some other things I'd seen that makes me question some other stuff. And, you know, Wes and them may be told that, hey, guys, you can't tell people you're going to release content because might be a gag order. And another thing, if they told you, yeah, we're going to release them if it comes out, and you're still sitting here waiting, everybody in the community is going to go bug this shit. So where's our stuff, dude? The hell with the lawsuit. And by the way, even what I'm saying, don't go bug them about this. Foden said, guys, I don't know them. They don't know me, okay? This is all speculation, okay? But I'm saying it's possible that they were told, hey, you can't do nothing. Now, on the flip side of that, Wes may be 110% jaded about what happened. Say, hell with it, I'm done with this game. It pissed me off, okay? I really don't think they are, and I really hope they're not, from what I'm seeing. And like I said, I love this game. That's the main reason I even started this channel is because of Friday 13th. Now, I do other stuff like news and all, but I did it because of this game. It sure as hell ain't for the money because I'm not making a dime. But this game, it pissed me off because it is an amazing game. It's one of the few games. The only reason I even bought an Xbox is because this game came out. And I've met people in this game also that's never even watched one of the Friday the 13th movies ever, but they played the game. I had to explain them to what everything was about the movie. which if you've never seen the movies, go watch the movies. Then you'll appreciate the game even more because you'll walk around like, oh, that's there. Oh, that's there. And you'll see what I'm talking about. And like I said, the Dead by Daylight, which I said is not a bad game, but you screwed up my slashers. If you go to the Michael Myers one, that is a cardboard cutout of Haddonfield. It's not even close. Sorry, it sucks. The kill animations are bad. And Michael's putting people on hooks to give to some ancient deity. Really? No. Not even close. These guys actually did a beautiful job. They paid attention to the Friday the 13th lore. They watched the movies. They put all the stuff in the movies in it. They even hired Kane Toddard to come in and do some of the actual motion captures and ask him, hey, is this how Jason killed people? No, he would do it this. Okay, let's do it that way. Also, you have a ton more kills in this game. You have environmental kills. You can swap weapons. Not to mention different Jason. Yes, you have a ton more stuff you can do in this game. And it's not just fixing generators. I hate to hurt y'all's feelings. But you can also fix the car, or you can fix the boat. You can call the police. You can actually kill him or just survive the night. There's a shitload of stuff you can do in this game. Way over the top. The kills look beautiful when they work. And like I said, there's no comparison. It's an amazing game. I think if done right, if these two chowderheads will get this lawsuit over with and let this game do what it needs to do, I think this game will be around for a long time. And if done right, I think this game will soar to new heights. Hands down. Alrighty, guys. Whoa, I went way over. Did not mean to talk that long. But that's my rant for this. And like I said, I may be 100% wrong on this. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. Okay. And I know it's about as much as you guys. But I got tired of everybody saying this game's dead and don't worry about it. And which I'm sorry was all bullshit. And yes, I said bullshit. I didn't say crap. I'll just tell it like it is. No, you're full of crap. And the game's still fun, even though, like I said, I don't think it's completely done. It's still, like you'll see a lot of people say it's beta, but it's still a blast. We still play it this day. And you'll see a lot of veterans. We go to other games. I go to Halo every now and then, but I keep coming back because I still love the game. I can't find nothing like it. And I met a ton of friends in this. Hell, I made music videos more. I was just going to make one. I wound up making 14 of them or something like that. It's like, holy shit. I didn't expect to make that. But, yeah. Another thing about this game, before I wrapped up, and I know I'm going too far, there's another thing about this game I forgot to put in there. There's something unique about this game. Besides all the love and care put in it, this game has what I call personality, which is unique. Even and I hate to hurt Ilphonics, even the new Predator game, I played it. It's a good game, but I get bored of it quick. Sorry, I did. With this game, all the characters, I don't care if you play Mitch, Deborah, Vanessa, and maybe it's because of all the emotes in it and everything. They all come to life. They all have you'll put yourself in that character more probably than any other game I've ever played. It has personality. No two games I've ever had the same. Even if you kill Jason, there's a different way. But it has personality. That is something that really makes you unique. And you can come in here with buddies, just have a good time. And yes, you have trollers that trying to ruin the game for everybody, but screw them, I'll go to another lobby. Oh, that's another thing I'd like to see. And somebody told me this. I don't know if it's true or not, but if it's true, it'd be amazing. A buddy of mine told me he'd read somewhere about, I think it was Apex, that catching all the people caught cheating, they take them and put them in their own lobby so they can cheat against each other all day long, but leave us stay alone. I don't know if that's true or not, but that would be amazing. I would like to see that in the future, even like take Fridays. These people that come in here and troll or Jason helpers, fine, throw you in your own lobby. You, Jason helpers, help each other. The rest of us just want to play. But the game's amazing. Even if they don't put in download content, which I kind of find it hard to believe. I think that the fans pick it up, especially on PC, and you'll see some mods come out and fix the game and do stuff. That I do believe will happen one day. But like I said, the game's amazing. I don't see it going anywhere for a while unless something else comes out trying to replace it, which right now I hadn't seen anything. Sorry. Now I did hear a rumor about gun media getting Halloween. Now, if I get Halloween, you might see me go to Halloween because I am a Michael Myers fan. But still, I would like to see this game shine again, be back on top to where it was, and I like to see the community thrive because I even like the community. And like I said, there's people like MADDOG, his stream. Mr. T has his YouTube channel, and he has a stream too on Twitch. Excuse me. You have Penguins and you have TRACYDOLL, and all these people are great to watch. A couple of them, like let's see, TRACYDOLL. I think if you ever watch her, she's a lot of fun to watch, and she's on like every freaking night. I don't think the woman sleeps, but she does not use glitches. She can't stand glitches. Still an amazing player. Another thing, if you people about glitches, let me get to that real quick while I'm doing this. This is kind of off topic, but you've seen videos where I do glitches. The only reason I do glitches is because I got tired of waiting on gun media to fix it. So I do a glitch and then show you how to counter it. That's why I did that. But if you ever watch a lot of me playing, I don't do glitches. I just don't. I rarely do them. There's like one or two, but they're not. They're not even a glitch really. But I don't do glitches. The reason why I don't do glitches, and each his own. My personal belief, in the long run, glitches will make you a worse player. And let me explain why. And I've already seen this in tournament players, and I'm not going to mention names, but one in particular I enjoyed watching. Amazing player, a lot of good strategies, especially when they're playing Jason. I watch them start using slides, teleport glitches, all this stuff. I have watched their gameplay go downhill. And I don't mean it. Well, let me just put it. They would fall for traps from counselor they normally never would have. I've seen before. Thing with glitches is this. Yes, it's a lot of fun. Do it with your friends and all. That's great. Have a blast. But, or if you got a trolling Jason in a lobby, knock yourself out. Go for it. Or a trolling lobby. Just do it. But in general, in the long run, if you want to get better at the game and all you're using is glitches, you will not get better. You will get worse. And whenever gun media gets around to fixing one of those glitches, which they will, you relied on that glitch so much, now you're behind everybody else. And like I said, you will get lazy, and you get sloppy, and you get worse. So you won't ever get better. So that's why I don't use glitches. Another reason I don't use them, because I think it ruins the game for everybody in the game. It's not fun. After a while, I could care less. Like I said, TRACYDOLL's one. I believe Penguin's one. They don't use glitches. Don't approve them. I 100% agree. MADDOG uses one or two, but he's not to the effect that I've seen, and even he's not a big advocate of a lot of glitches. He says, "Nah, I'm not going to use a list of Jason's trolling him." And he definitely knows all of them. Mr. T just plays for fun. He don't give a shit. But even he's not to that level of stream. They're all still good players. Alrighty. Wow, boy, I went way long in this video. Alright, guys, that is all I got to say. I'm just getting that off my chest. Like I said, this has been on my laptop for, and I don't mean a few months. I mean 6, 7, 8 months. It's been just sitting there, and I was like, you know what, let's just put it up. And if I don't know to love the game, I still want to see it thrive. A lot of you watching this video, I'm sure you feel the same. Leave below some comments, guys, if you got your own ideas, opinions, whatever. And this is not for argument, guys. Don't get in big heated discussion like, well, he's wrong. That's not what this is about, okay? And I've already said none of this may never happen, but I have faith some of this will happen, okay? And if I'm wrong, hey, I'm wrong. Screw it. I'm not gonna worry about it. But I put my 2 cents there. But like I said, leave some comments below. If there ever was a season pass, that's a good thing. What's the things you guys would like to see in it? What do you think? Some good things. Some other ideas. Like I said, I come out with the perks, the system. I'd like to see the tournament. I'd like to see the leaderboards. I'm sure there's a ton of stuff I didn't even think about. All you people have been playing for a while, new players you'd like to see, put it in there. Let me know what you think. All right, everybody. I have 100% definitely over rambled on this one. I will see you later. Please like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you later.